Kemba Walker, step back, Walker, cardiac Kemba does it again.
Ubilis, 7 seconds to go. Three-pointer.
Oh! Hutchins! Double order!
Again, comes down to fundamentals.
Oh! My goodness! Sorrentine hit that one from the parking lot.
Watford for the win.
Yes! Yes!
Trip to the Sweet 16. Taylor's got it. Rises up. The shot.
And it's good! It's good! From the corner! And it's over! Gonzaga! The slipper still fits! Ha ha! College basketball!
What is going on, fellas?
I think I can mouth that, at least recite that whole thing in my sleep, maybe.
Hey, I will say, we're gonna do a little bit.
Rises up, the shot, and it's good.
We're gonna. Hey, we're gonna make it like 5 seconds longer for next season because we gotta put in my Marquise Noel pass to Keontae Johnson with the backwards dunk to beat Michigan State.
It's too long already. We can't add anything else.
Well, maybe we can maybe chop up a season 2. I can boost. I got my Final Cut Pro. I can chop up some clips, and maybe we do a season 2 or season 3, I should say, since we started last year. For next year, we do a little season 3 intro. Still got to keep the Walker shot, maybe. But
we
We can cook and say.
We should do one of at least one of each of our teams.
What about Sylvester? Dude, you need to do screw the Noel. I know he's great, but you need to do the Clemente versus Xavier game.
Yeah.
That was awesome. The Clemente,
the Clemente one or the Poland one? I don't know which one's better.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Poland at the top of the key when he hits it in double overtime to kind of secure the victory. That was a wild game.
The Juice, let's go. The Juice. Instagram DM me. If you responded, I've been gone for a while. I'll look in my Instagram DMs. But you need to Instagram DM me your address or whatever, or postal, whatever. Send it to wherever. DM me though.
We're getting everything squared away.
Yeah, DM me.
A lot of shit going on, so a little behind, but we're getting it out. Have no fear.
Yep, getting that out. And Coach, what's up, dude? Hope the off season's treating you well. After a Super Bowl win, it's got to be feeling good, riding high, Coach.
Keep yelling at us Chiefs fans, Coach. It'll get you a long ways.
Juice had a nice MLB parlay, plus about 1,200. Sweaty for that fucking over, dude. Sweaty for that over. Bottom line.
$10 win. 186. My God. Say less.
I had under 8 in that game, so it all worked out for everybody. Juice, love to see it.
Nice. I'm gonna have to start tailing once the season's over. I'll get my itch. I only bet like racing and golf in the summertime. I don't maybe NBA playoffs and NHL playoffs, but
only bet I made today was
NBA bet.
Only bet I made today was Tommy Paul live on the money line. Little cash, just cash. Just cash.
Tennis is actually an electric sport. I shouldn't say I don't bet on tennis. Sometimes I do that too, but I'd rather do that at like when it's only offered at a certain time or something, you know. But yeah, tennis is kind of electric to bet on, I would say. Like almost as electric as college basketball. But
almost as electric as table tennis.
Never bet on table tennis.
Dude, when COVID was ending in the first sports league back, I think it was like the Israeli Super League or something. Oh, I was all over that shit.
I think I said this on the show before, but during COVID, I may or may not have paid someone a video game simulation bet. They posted lines from a video game simulation on Madden, and he got like a decent following on Instagram, was taking it and just going through Instagram, and it was completely trustworthy at Venmo. And then I hit like 6 bets in a row, and he paid me out every time. But it was
that's how he limit you.
Oh no, it was insane. Yeah, it was fair odds too. And then like he like had like the highlights on the Instagram reels and shit. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Thank God all those days are over.
But hey, you can do that. But apparently you can't bet on the Crown unless you live in the beautiful state of Kansas. Elliot, what's going on with the Crown?
Dude, I don't know. I just opened up the book to the college basketball page just a little bit ago to put in the lines that Trevor somehow deleted. But I just saw that. I saw more than I was thinking of 3 games, and I was like, "Well, shit, that's looks like 6." And sure enough, they were in there. So interesting. I know Tennessee. They never dropped them. Tennessee bettors were able to bet the Crown from day one. So that's the real state you want to live in if you really don't want to be limited. Just go to Tennessee. But you can't bet players in Tennessee. I do know that. So that's an unfortunate downfall.
You can bet player props in the beautiful state of Indiana. Let's see. I wonder Wisconsin. What's going on over there? Are we getting some communication with the
No.
Cherokee, Wapiti, whatever?
Yeah, if I want to drive to the casino and bet first half or full game, that's about all you can do. So no, I will stick with offshore. That's about all I got.
Yeah, that, like I said before, that casino that's really close to Jeffrey Dahmer's house in Milwaukee. What a joke. Is there one in Green Bay?
Yeah, there's one up in Green Bay, but I'm not driving 30 minutes one way to.
Are you south of Green Bay, right?
Yeah, about 30 minutes, roughly 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to draft, so I'll be there. We'll be fucking blasted. Me and the fellas will be tanked.
Yeah. I didn't go to the NIT games yesterday. I was dealing with some stuff, but actually some really good games yesterday for the NIT. You actually
2-0 in the NIT.
Nice. Yeah, I was 1-1, but hit Chattanooga money line, bang. So, but North Texas, man, they kind of collapsed. Irvine, man,
yeah.
Their size kind of gassed them out. North Texas, I felt like.
Yeah, they fought, man. I think they were trailing with like a minute left or something, and Shea hit a big one. So shout out.
Yeah, actually, I was 1-2, 1-2 because of my under 126 did not come through. It was looking good in the first half, 30-30, but then they picked up the scoring in the second half.
Yeah, 137. Really not the foul game either. And some good hoop today. I watched that Boise State Butler game. Pretty good. I mean,
who won?
Boise State 193.
Damn.
Just no defense, dude.
We should be riding these overs in this Crown. That's probably what I should be betting, to be honest.
It might be a blind full game over, yeah. Finley Bizjack from Butler. Finley Bizjack. That's an All-American third team name, by the way. We're gonna do that for the championship show. We're gonna do that for the championship show. He had 30 points. Finley Bizjack. Dejan Hard 21. Javon Buchanan off the bench 27. Balling.
Serious buckets in that game. I think that's the first time Butler scored more than 80 and lost them. I think they were undefeated.
Grit says the Crown's been paying good. I mean, shit. Good for you. I'm glad you can bet on it. Maybe, Trevor, you can, I think, still, right?
I can, but I haven't.
We got to talk about this, though. How are you going to pay out? Avoid the winning bets. Void the open bets that already have taken place when you posted those lines for multiple times, but not counting the loss bets or not voiding
the loss. Never fix that.
Still is bad.
Scumbag behavior.
That is ridiculous. I think it's DraftKings.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's scumbag behavior. Good God.
Awful.
If that happened to me, I don't know if I would even. I would boycott the book for a long time.
Oh yeah.
I pulled out of DraftKings for like a year in protest, thinking that I could do something. Like I was like, get me out of here. Like I can't remember what it was. It was like NFL or something. Yeah, it was like it was like one of these situations. But I mean, whatever. Win's a win. But like I get like keep the loss, but like if you're gonna void the wins, how does that make sense? Like
doesn't. It's bullshit. Can't believe they get away with that.
But yeah, fellas, season's good. Trevor, you got any final thoughts? So I just survived the tornado out where I am. Not survived, but there was some touchdown I hear. So, and I saw a video. So pretty close to us, but it was all good. Cool storms out right now. Life's good tonight. What about you?
Life's life. New job this week. It's nice getting done at 3:30. Sucks waking up at 5:45, but it is what it is. I'll take it.
Oh man,
work at 3:30.
Next winter is going to be tough when we do a Friday. If you got to do a Saturday shift, are you doing Saturday shifts or just
no? No, we don't. They don't do Saturdays.
What about well, yeah, maybe even after a late Thursday night episode, ship it up.
Yeah, Thursday, Big West Thursday, you could be struggling on Friday.
Yeah, well, between this and Kearns,
on Wednesday, you're gonna be struggling on Wednesday night.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm up till 12:30 anyway, like midnight, 12:30 anyway. So that's fine. I'm a machine. I run on 5 hours of sleep anyway, my entire life. So
the machine.
Sleep when I'm dead.
The pump fake pod after dark though. It packs it tight like a preacher's asshole in a backroom poker game. I mean, I'll tell you, like it is. We'll hustle them out, but yeah, man, this is it. What do we got tomorrow though? We had some good NIT games. Talk about the NIT games. What we got something tomorrow, I think too, and Elliot can give his picks on the Crown if he's betting on the Crown. I wish I could. Maybe I could send him. But yeah.
Yeah, I can be the little off-road bookie.
I'm not rushing to bet on Crown that much, but I would. Maybe
I'll boycott the Crown with you boys. But we can talk about it.
It's probably not going to be around next year, to be honest.
Who wants to lay Cincinnati -6.5? No. Ugh.
Yeah.
True.
I think it will be around, hopefully. I don't know.
It's a total shit show this year.
Yeah, it's first year, though, so shit like that happens. Maybe they'll learn and they'll keep it around. I don't know.
Yeah, Gemstar, strong winds in VA. Yeah, massive storm rolled through. It was insane. I don't know if it's the same one, probably a different one, maybe a bigger extension of it, but it was insane, dude. 90-mile-an-hour winds up here. It was awesome. I love storms. That's a Midwest saying, if I can ever say.
Yep. Yeah, it's Midwest.
Elliot, before we start, though, I'm all over the place tonight, I know. But, Elliot, are you the Midwest or no? Are you the Great Frontier?
I mean, I consider myself a Midwesterner.
Kansas City?
I think Kansas is Midwestern, but
St. Louis is gateway to the West.
I think it's Midwest, personally.
You live on the absolute border of the Midwest, I would say.
Are you saying like what?
Because if you keep going up north of you, which is like the Dakotas,
Nebraska, and then Dakotas. Dakotas is what?
Like the Great Plains is what I would call them.
Yeah.
But sometimes that people they claim the Midwest sometimes too.
Everyone wants to be a Midwestern.
No, they don't until they come here and then they realize good hospitality here.
Yep.
All right, we'll claim you for the Midwest. Look at these Midwestern boys talking hoops. Elliot's got to watch the border for us here in the middle. You know, he's got to watch the Midwest border.
That's right.
We'll accept you, I suppose.
Maybe I had a couple. Yeah.
Shall we dive in?
We're gonna start. We're starting with the best game of the weekend, though.
Of course.
Nice.
The NIT championship.
I'll take this one. I'm gonna be public as hell here and take UC Irvine I think this is Irvine's time. Irvine seems like the perfect name to win the NIT tournament this year. What a good story for them. What a good story for the Big West. I just don't foresee a SoCon team winning. I am worried about Chattanooga's height, which was a great cap by all of us taking Chattanooga. Elliot.
I didn't.
I know. But their height really came into play in that game. And they kind of got a surge late. But UC Irvine has the height, they have the depth down low, and I think their defense can disrupt Chattanooga's efficient offense. The thing we got to worry about is Irvine's offense, but for how bad Chattanooga's 3-point defense is, I think it could be an issue, and that's a secret edge for this game for the Anteaters. I like the way they play. I will take the 3.5. I think it's going to be a sweat the entire game. You probably can get a better number live, personally, but I think it still gets over the number, and they win by 5-6 with the foul game. It's a lot closer than the scoreboard looks. Chattanooga's a good team with the height, but give me Irvine
here. Elliot?
Yeah, I'll be on Irvine here too. I kind of had faded Chattanooga and Honor Huff and what's the other guy's name? I forget the other guard's name.
for Chattanooga or
Bonham and Huff. They proved me wrong. They kept hitting the threes. They hit some clutch threes down the stretch to kind of when it got close again to that 2-point game. I think Huff was the one that hit that three.
It is bad fading Honor Huff. I'll say. It is bad.
So
Trevor,
but I'll be on UC Irvine here minus 3.5. I think that, like you said, it's going to be a close game, but here down the stretch, UC Irvine is very good at hitting their free throws down the stretch. We've seen that all year, pretty consistent, getting to the line and converting. So I think this game is maybe a 1 or 2 possession game, and then it ends up being, like you said, 5 to 7 points. I tend to also think that UC Irvine's going to kind of try to slow this pace down, limit some possessions. And I think that their just offense is going to be way more efficient against a defense that isn't very good. And they're going to be able to score, limit the possessions with Chattanooga. And I think they'll be able to prevent Chattanooga from kind of scoring to a certain extent. Not like they're going to shut them down or anything, but I think they'll be able to limit them to an extent and be able to pull out the win. So I'll be on UC Irvine.
Yeah, I'm going to be on Irvine too.
Yep.
This is Nuga's road ends here.
He held back. I thought, oh man, he held back. I thought you were definitely taking Nuga. You hit the let someone else go. It's a classic move that I've done all year when I'm battling.
Gemstar's battling us.
Bring it on.
Gemstar's battling. All right.
Yeah, I've been riding Irvine and Nuga actually this whole tournament. Both of these teams have been my favorites, and they got here. I think Nuga kind of runs out of gas. Irvine's got the guards. They've got the size down low with Leugton. Not to mention they have that other guy who's not quite as tall, but he's still tall and big that they play a little faster with. So if they want to match, they can. I like Irvine. I think they're going to get it done. They were on a mission. They should have been in the NCAA tournament. They got screwed, in my opinion. So I think they're out here to prove something. And Chattanooga, undersized, guard heavy. Irvine can combat that a little bit. So I think I'm with Huff. This is going to be tight. I think they win by 5 or 6 with late game free throws.
The moccasins struggle with, ants are on your feet, anteaters, something about that.
There you go.
Something
that's a very good angle. I never thought about that.
That's a Troy Tuning angle if I've ever heard one. Shout out Troy Tuning. Need him back on the show.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that game. Honestly, the NIT and CBI I made great coin with, and then gave it all back in this freaking tournament. So, yeah, that was fun. But speaking of the tournament, Final Four, Florida, 2.5, playing 2.5 versus Auburn, over under 159.5. I believe Florida's beaten them this year.
Yep, they split the series.
Split, yep.
I will. I'll be on Florida here. Florida minus 2.5 in my bracket. I have Florida versus Houston. Kind of a foreshadow of my picks possibly. But I'll be on Florida here, laying the 2.5. How healthy is Janai Broom? I don't think he's going to be very healthy. I think it's going to be, he came back into the game and like Huff said, he was, just using that one arm pretty much. When he came back in, he hit a big three, clanked a couple free throws. But, given a couple days rest, people think that he might get better. I think he might genuinely actually get worse. Given a couple of days, just he's going to get more stiff. Swelling's going to come in there. He's not going to be able to move as well. And the fact that not only was it his knee, but it was also that elbow or not only was his elbow, but it was also like kind of knee ankle too. So I think he's going to be limited in multiple ways. And I just think that Florida, even with him full health, they can throw just a bunch of 7-footers at him, kind of wear him down. And the shot making of Florida is just incredible. The shot making in general of both of these teams is incredible, with Pettiford on the Auburn side and then Clayton on Florida side. But I'll rock with Clayton. I think that he'll be able to be clutch down the stretch like he has been throughout the whole year. And give me the over as well. I think that especially if Broom's kind of banged up, doesn't play as much, I think the game gets sped up a little bit. I think Auburn plays a little bit faster without him in the lineup, or if he's still in the lineup, they play a little faster, more guard reliant. So yeah, I'll be on Florida minus 2.5, and I like the over there too. I think this game's in the 80s.
Excuse me, they did not split. Stat correction. Florida only beat Auburn once. 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. I can't. It's fucking reversing, and the camera's getting me. Yeah, I like Florida too. I think Auburn first half is actually a nice play because they've already lost this team. They're going to make adjustments. I think they come out and they give Auburn or Florida a little bit of trouble. And Florida's kind of started slow, not slow, but they haven't. They really show up the last 5-10 minutes of the game. So when they really like kind of put it all together and make their run to come back, it has been, and then they find ways to win. But I think Florida gets this done too. Walter Clayton, clutch time. Dude's just going to take a 1-foot step back fade away from three and fucking splash it. And Condon can rebound. They got bigs. They got guards. I think Auburn's good, but I'm with Elliot. I think Broom. He's not going to practice much this week. Pearl was on Pardon My Take today talking about it. Said they're not going to practice him. They're going to let him rest. And Florida's not going to just like chill out. They're going to be practicing. They're going to go full effort. They're hungry for this. So obviously Auburn is too, but I think Florida, they beat them. What did they beat them? 90-81 in at Auburn as well earlier this year. Now we're getting a neutral and the better shooting team, in my opinion, in Florida. Not to mention, those Florida guards are really fucking good. They can make Baker Mazzara incredibly frustrated and just get him ejected, make him tactical, anything. He's a loose cannon. So I'll take Florida with the 2.5 here. I think it'll probably go down a little bit. I think people are going to bet on Auburn more, and I think we might be able to get this at 2 or 1.5, 2 or something like that. So,
People are betting Florida.
Are they? Great. Well, that's always the right side, so I guess then grab Florida right now.
The public might be a little right there, yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I've gone back and forth on this all day, but I'm going to battle you. Bruce Pearl, Todd Golden ties. Bruce Pearl extended the gateway to Todd Golden's college basketball career, and now we have an experienced coach. Auburn got there to the Final Four, lost the championship game. That was a great game against Texas Tech. I know that those players are long gone. Shout out Dowdy, great point guard. A lot of those players are gone, but something about the program, new coach. I know we got some star players in Clayton or Walter Creighton, and we got absolutely Condon. I mean, absolute studs on that team. There's not an absolute shadow of my doubt. But Johnny Broom, this is when boys become men. You step up in big time. You rally behind the guy. That's the whole narrative this week with Johnny Broom. I think they step up here. They get it done. Auburn is a tough team. They lost already to Florida. at home. I think they're going to come out playing pissed, and Florida, a little lackadaisical on that, just a little psychology there. But, absolute dogs on Florida. So that's why I've been going back and forth on this. But I will take Auburn here. I think they get it done. Baker Mazzari's 9-year senior. Pettiford, good players here. And I think they can match up here with Florida. And Broom, forget the elbow. He's working through an injury. He's wrestling out there. He's got to finish the match. 1, 2, 3. And this is only the first leg. So, give me Auburn here. The refs want a Broom versus Flag matchup so freaking bad, too.
Walter Clayton versus Tyrese Proctor. Knipple. But they're not going to be I'm not going to.
Yeah, all the sports talk shows are talking about Con Knipple, not Cooper Flag.
I don't think they're going to have to worry about it because Houston's catching 5.5 against Duke.
Well, yeah, I'm with Elliot there though. I'm taking the over in that game. Expect a lot of points, and I'll be definitely diving into some props. I did more props on the Houston Duke game, so I won't drop that yet. But I think maybe we get a misprice on Broom. I think we if it's in the 18-20s, maybe the under. But if we get like a 16-17, I think he scores 18. He plays just fine. So
18's minus 190.
Minus 190.
Jesus.
On just DraftKings.
On just DraftKings, I haven't shopped at all, but
18.5. 19 is minus 130. Yeah,
you got to take that. Houston is catching 5.5 against Duke. I like Houston. I like Houston outright. Everyone's blowing Duke. I get it. 1 sec. Everyone's blowing Duke. They've already won it apparently. Like, I don't know why they even bother. Oh, Max Muncy. He's the game up. Let's go.
All right, well, you're talking baseball. I'm talking Houston too. I've been so solidified on this team. I don't care about Duke. I don't care about fading Duke as being unprofitable. I don't care if it hasn't worked out. If Duke's like UConn last year before that, no. Houston is going to win this game. All their players average a 5-minute mile. I love seeing them at practice. This is Kelvin Sampson. I'm taking both veteran coaches in this to get one. All these coaches are looking for their first championship. 2 veteran coaches here versus the newbies, and the newbies have done very well. And no disrespect, maybe we see someone go over against the legends, but I'm gonna take both veterans here. Kelvin Sampson's gonna have these guys cooking. Finally, get over this hump where he's had the Final Four, gets to the Final Four and loses. He did it to IU in 2002. No one's keeping tabs on that though, other than me. But yeah, I think they get it done, man. And I like Emmanuel Sharp points. It's constantly hit. I like Proctor points over as well too. And I think we'd see a Jared McCain under points as well. Expect some gritty defense from Houston. So someone's got to be able to score points. I think we're going to see it from mainly Flag and Proctor there in the double digits. But yeah, I like Emmanuel Sharp. He's done it constantly. And I think Houston gets this done. Definitely going to take them on the 5.5. I'm going to take the money line as well too. I'm not scared of it. We're going to bet a lot of units. We got a lot of units to spend on the Final Four. Let's bet some more units. And I think the total's telling for Houston being able to control defense and continue their swarm. Duke's been able to do the offense and defense, mainly offense. Now we've seen Houston do the defense this tournament. So yeah, give me Houston plus 5.5 here. Screw Duke.
Did I catch a Jared McCain in there?
Jared McCain?
Because I'm smashing his under too because he doesn't even play in college anymore.
Oh yeah, shit. What am I saying?
Are you thinking of Proctor?
No, Proctor. I took his overs. I took Proctor's overs.
That's why I did this, Huffer. Paint the fingernails.
Yeah. Jared McCain under. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
Shout out from within, $5. Just clocked into an overnight shift. Excuse me, taking Houston to cover in a revenge spot from that. You stole my angle there within. I said I was over this turning, but this is a gimme. Yep, I'm with you. I don't know about a gimme, but I'm absolutely with you. Hey, shout out to Kenny36, Dodgers over cash, bang, never doubted. But I'm with them on the over or Houston here. This is Duke beat them in the Sweet 16 last year, 54-51 or some shit.
Yep.
50 something. It was a low scoring game. I mean, I'll search this, but yeah, they knocked them out last year. And Kelvin Sampson, this is a group of men versus a group of freshmen. I get Duke's great, but you can't tell me Kelvin Sampson hasn't been stewing on this, getting a shot at them. Not to mention now they have grown ass men versus freshmen. Fuck out of here. Houston 5.5. Take the money line. Houston's getting this done. We're going to see Houston versus Florida, an ultimate match of clash of styles a little bit here. They likes to play fast, shoot a shit ton of threes. Houston does too, but they like to get it inside. They're just always tapping it out for open threes on the glass. So I think it could be a sweet battle, Florida versus Houston in the national championship. Give it to me. Let's go. Cougs up. But they still shouldn't have been here.
Kyle Singler overs too, by the way, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Jamal Shed overs and Big 12.
Go nuts.
Big 12 homer take coming. I'm gonna be on. I'm on the Big 12. I like Houston plus the 5.5. Again, I've got Houston winning the championship. So not only am I on the 5.5, I'm also on the money line as well. I'll be heavier on the 5.5 though. Number 1 ranked Ken Palm offense versus number 1 ranked Ken Palm defense. I'll take the defense. For all you statistics gurus, I'll lean towards the defense. The other thing is, Houston last 2 games they've been the road dog. They've been the road warrior. Now they got past those 2 games, survived against Purdue, beat up on Tennessee. Now we come back and now they get a home game. San Antonio right there by Houston. Going to be a crazy madhouse. The only thing I'm really concerned about with the money line is Houston likes to play physical and likes to play very hard, tough defense. I'm just very, very worried that the refs are going to kind of try to get into this game and try to get, allow Duke to be a little bit more free flowing on offense. And if they're blowing a pretty quick whistle and not letting Houston be physical on the defensive end, that's going to be a problem. So that's the one thing that I'm concerned about, is that the refs will be able to dictate how physical the game is, and they kind of give that edge to Duke if Houston's being too physical. But I hope that they I hope they don't do that. I hope they just let them play. But yeah, I'll be on Houston as well, both the 5.5 and the money line.
Yeah,
love it.
And I like Proctor's overs and Sharp's overs. I think the total here is telling. I said that a little bit, but I think the total's telling that Houston can control this game, and definitely going to take a stab at some first half markets as well too. Maybe have to ride it one more time, Trevor. I think I've bet that 20 times this season, the opponent's team total under. And this is a little crazy, but flirting with Duke under 71.5, under 70.5 right now, team total. It is Houston. I want to go with that, but if they can hold them under 70, Houston will win this game. If they can hold them under 70.
Yeah,
actually hit shots on like previous Houston teams too that relied on holding you to 50 points and winning 55-50. They can actually score. So I don't think that's going to be an issue for them. You got Sharp, Cryer, Uzan, Juwan Roberts down low, and I forget the other guy's name, but they've got dudes that can step up and score. And especially those guards can all shoot from outside too. So fucking love Houston. I'm gonna be at the bar for this game. So the big 5.5.
Well,
I like Huff's angle of the point total for Sharp. I also don't mind playing him and Cryer's threes. They seem to be hitting 2 or 3 threes pretty easily, so you could almost tease it down and parlay them and do like Crier for 3 and Sharp for 2, and it's usually like right over plus money. So I don't mind that at all. Crier had a tough game last time out. I don't think he's going to have another tough game. I think he'll be hitting the shots. I think he went like 1 for 8 from the 3. I don't see that happening again. I know that Uzan, I was looking for the juice. His 2+ threes is minus 125 on DK from what I'm seeing.
Uzan threes is minus 120 for 2+.
Yeah, I see 121 offshore.
Yeah,
So
that's a great point by Richard Williams too. Like what
Auburn maybe? When Auburn went to Duke.
Auburn, yeah, I could see Auburn or
I mean, it's the same thing as
Kansas.
But no, Huff. It's the same thing that you brought up
argue.
against Tennessee. Same thing you brought up against Tennessee when Houston played Tennessee. Tennessee hadn't played a defense like that, and look what happened.
Yep. Oh, I love picking easy bets and being on that right side. Would you rather have a bad beat or just immediately lose a bet right away?
Immediately lose. Because then if you have an automatic L, you can live bet something and try to get it back or double lose. No, I went 2-0 on that Friday, and then Saturday, and I got smoked on last Sunday 0-2. So it evened out. But yeah, Tennessee was a horrendous bet. When it was like 14-5, I was like, yep, this is absolutely fucking dead. Tennessee's just grown men. So love Houston here. Josh Gillum says Duke by 15 plus 8.
I think Proctor's PRA is not a bad play either. 17. You can get 12.
Well, yeah, look at what Braden Smith did to him too. I mean, like if someone's got to distribute the ball, like
maybe Proctor's assist isn't a bad look either too. I'm already on his points with Sharp, but I kind of like Uzan as well too. I mean, Uzan's
over 2.5 plus 144 for Proctor.
Uzan's
going to be up too.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't love all taking a bunch of overs when I like taking the better defensive team, but someone's got to be able to score for Duke.
Yeah. Maybe get real nasty. Get real nasty and take like Cooper Flagg under. Because if there's one guy they need to stop, it's Cooper Flagg. And
they've been playing fitness ball too, like Mount St. Mary's, Baylor, Arizona, Alabama. Now you're gonna have to play a half-court offensive game too, and playing Houston after just playing out the fitness ball.
I saw a little special on DK, LJ Crier, and Cooper Flagg both to score 15 plus is minus 115. I don't mind that at all.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take a Cooper under. I'm gonna be the sharpest guy on fucking the internet when I have that come up with the under and everyone gives me shit and he finishes with 13 points.
Well, this is just 15. I mean, what's his over under, like 20?
19.5. Juiced under minus 129. There's one guy you gotta stop. It's Cooper Flagg. You could argue Knipple, yeah, but Cooper Flagg's the motor that makes it fucking go for that team. And you give Kelvin Sampson a fucking week to prepare. Yeah. Hey, shout out
Kenny. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, Kenny. Right on, dude. A round of coffees or energy drinks for tomorrow morning. Yeah,
coffee person for me.
Cold brew, black.
I have my coffee at home, but I'll need a Red Bull at work. 10 a.m. Kick it in. Let's get a nice
I'll do black and then a 16-ounce Coke as well too with my in the midday 2 p.m. Coke.
Ooh, you drink soda?
What?
I don't drink soda. Can't remember the last time I had a soda.
Dude, you drink like Michelob Ultras. Tell me when you drink a craft beer. Why are you shaming
craft
me?
Beers are for 40-year-olds in a midlife crisis.
That's fucking foolish. No, I mean I like an IPA, but it just if I'm drinking all day, I'm gonna booze with that shit. But I don't.
Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, wipe your
Jen's not here, so we can talk about. Jen's not here, so we can talk about beer.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. All right, well let's finish off this Houston before we start getting off. And anything else on this? So
yeah,
I'm liking Houston 5.5 money line and Cooper Flagg under points.
Houston. First half team total under for Duke. Duke team total under. And then
Do we want to squad ride that first half under for Duke? That actually sounds fun.
Sharp points, and Proctor points as well too.
Sure.
Add the Duke first half under for me. What is it? I'll look right now.
It is
33.5. Oh yeah, under 110. That's big though for Houston. 33. Is that Duke respect, or is that them telling you that Duke's going to?
Yeah, they're going to respect Duke. I mean, look what they've been fucking doing.
Duke.
They've been things out of the gym.
That's true. This is disrespectful to Houston. Add it. Under 33.5. Flag under points. Houston points and money line. Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm going to be Houston plus 5.5 on the money line. I'll ride that first half under for the Duke. I will be on LJ Cryer 3 threes and Emmanuel Sharp 2 threes plus 120.
Go point
together. I like that. And then I will probably look at an angle with Juwan Roberts. I'll probably look at his points, rebounds. I think he's going to be a menace. He's going to come to play. He was in foul trouble against Tennessee. I don't see that happening again. So I like a Juwan Roberts prop. Not sure what I'll play yet, but I'll be on something with him. I really love the way he plays and just how he stayed there for the 5 years and developed as a player. Really appreciate his game.
I don't see any combos for Juwan Roberts right now, unfortunately.
I see a point rebounds assist is 20 plus minus 110 for me.
Okay, nice. On DraftKings?
Yep. And then points rebounds is 18 plus minus 110. I might lock that in. 9-9, 10-8. I think he could get that. He's undersized. Obviously, he's going to be undersized against Malawak, but he prevails even against those bigger guys. He's got that little jump hook with that left. Can kind of get physical, muscle people down, score a couple buckets around the rim. So, and yep, I agree with Zach Paulson. It's going to be the refs. That's the one. That's my only concern.
They called a lot of fouls on Purdue in that first half.
Yeah, but that's just my one concern is if they don't let Houston be physical. Walk off.
Otani walk off on his bobblehead night.
Hey,
let's go.
And nobody knew about it.
I did. Hold up. Oh, shit, my shoes.
What is
do you have MLB League Pass, or do you just MLB TV whatever, or do you just illegally stream on
MLB? That's the one thing I pay for is MLB because it's just easy. Other than the Brewers games getting blacked out and random fucking Reds games for whatever reason.
Going crazy.
GG's all fucking Braves betters. That was brutal.
I saw a lot of people on the under 8.5. What was the final score?
6-5.
Oof.
Yeah, I was like,
betting unders with Dodgers is scary.
I saw like a lot of that on Twitter. I was like, well, whatever, dude.
Braves
I like that comp. I like that Juwan Roberts look too as well.
Yeah, I like the 18. It's just 18 plus, I believe. So 10-8 get you there. I could see that.
Maybe a couple of dish. Oh, is it just points, rebounds, not assists?
Points, rebounds, assists was 20. So you could do 20 and get a couple assists in there, and then play that, or you could just put the points, rebounds at 18.
That's not bad.
And then I know Zeke Paulson asking that crown shit. We were talking about this a couple days ago, but basically they had they didn't have it regulated. So the sports books and the people that partnered up, BetMGM, Circa, the ones that should have known that they had to get it regulated, didn't get it regulated. So
for the other game too, I like Elijah Martin's points, rebounds as well. He gets sneaky rebounds, sneaks out into transition. I expect him to have a decent game too for Florida.
Yeah, I like Elijah. You know, I'm gonna always
All the overs are great in that game. We love the over. So let's go, Virgil.
Yeah.
Let's go, Virgil. All right.
Hell yeah. I had Ketel Marte and Otani parlayed. Brutal. I'm not betting plus 190 for a home run. That's just terrible value. You're hitting a fucking home run and you're getting less than 2-1. Get the fuck out of here. The record's 63 in a season. That's still 100 games. If you're only hitting one a game, then you're not getting one and you're going to pay 2-1. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not paying that. Dodgers team total 7-2 to start the season. Very nice. Very nice. Might give Toast more juice on the Dodgers. Yeah, I didn't tweet it out or anything. I just grabbed them plus 190. I was sitting there looking in tomorrow, and I was like, you know what? Dodgers ain't losing this game. Plus 190. It was 5-1. I wish I would have grabbed that instead, but still,
yeah. Follow speaking of baseball, follow our sister show. Subscribe. Yes. Dad's Bet Baseball. Adam Rosenberg's a host. They got some things collabing with them.
I got it on the ticker right now.
Yeah, follow Dad's Bet Baseball on X. YouTube.
Yeah. I have I think a weekly segment. I go on there and just rant about bullshit losses for the week. I just get revved up and bitch for about 10 minutes and then I hop off. It's just
which would get you guys going because you love that on a random Tuesday night in February or something too.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Fucking bullshit.
I'm getting absolutely fucked. The storms are back.
I hear that. Speaking of storms, not really doesn't have to do with it. Do you guys have a favorite winning bet memory of the year so far? Something that you won't forget, a crazy beat that went in your favor. Yeah, this year.
Arizona's half court shot.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yep. That's a good one.
And it didn't even it just went to overtime, so you still got the extra sweat too.
Yep. That was a really good one.
That was a very good one.
I'm gonna go with whoever that Indiana kid. I forget his fucking name. The white kid from Indiana hit that three-quarter court shot to cover by the hook.
Oh, that's another good one. Yeah, Michigan. It was Anthony Leo.
Thank you. Yeah,
I wasn't watching that, whatever. So it wasn't. I was on Indiana plus that, but I wasn't watching it, so it wasn't as good as the Arizona one because we were live on the show when we did that one. So that's why it's my favorite.
When that happened. That was electric.
That was like
right.
Me and Huff were on
Arizona was my biggest winning day too. I made like 9 units that day. It was. I went like 18-5. It was insane.
Fuck yeah.
One of my worst beats. I'll show you. I still kept it. So 2 years ago, I was at.
Oh my God! Give it up. That guy's. This is trauma. You gotta just accept it. You gotta move on.
Two years ago, I was at what's it called? Blackhawk in Colorado. It's like the Vegas in Colorado, pretty much.
Yeah.
On sports and whatnot. But I just kept this because it was such a bad beat. So this, if you can see it,
Oregon versus Carolina first half under.
Yeah, so it was the first half under Oregon Carolina when I can't remember whatever team, but it was Oregon or Carolina. They hit the 80-foot bank in.
To
go to 63.
I was at Stadium Swim. I remember that now.
Yeah.
This would have been a brutal year to be in Vegas for March Madness. Nothing awesome happened. Other than McNeese and Drake, nothing awesome happened. You go there for the madness, for the energy. It's just favorites covering all the
I bet it was still. Have you been to Vegas?
No, I plan on going next year.
You can't say anything about it. It's awesome.
I would rather be there when shit goes crazy.
It's awesome, dude. You can't go in with. It's gonna be crazy next year for how tame it was this year, but still, it's still sick as fuck, dude. What? Look at this guy. He's like, yeah, I've never been to Vegas, but fuck Vegas with the madness. No madness this year.
What the fuck? You've never been to Vegas?
Why would you want to go?
You can catch me in Stadium Swim from that first Thursday about noon to about 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. like the first set of games because I don't want to fry the whole time. Then I want to go out and watch the night game somewhere else too. But
I just sit in the bar all day. It's the same thing. Just get fucking absolutely trashed.
No, it's not. But Vegas has lost a little bit of its luster. I mean, that's a hot topic on gambling Twitter, but it's definitely lost its luster.
It's crazy expensive
But
too.
still sick, man. March Madness, and they want me to go for free to lose all their money. The table games are fraudulent in Vegas.
Yeah. Anything else before we get out of here?
Well, I mean, Houston's definitely the fave. Just random parlay.
Yeah. Squad.
Just squad read the Houston plus 5.5. And then listen to all of us bitch if Duke wins by 10.
Yeah.
Yep. There will for sure be bitching.
Are we gonna do a live reaction right after the game's over for Duke Houston and talk right after?
I figured so.
Or are we doing it the next day?
I figured we would because get the raw reactions and everything. Or
I mean,
for the Final Four.
I'll definitely be drinking Saturday night at a buddy's house.
My national championship. Yeah. Championship we will. Saturday I will not be around.
Yeah, we have to do a show Sunday for the championship anyway. So maybe do a reaction to the games and then a show picking the Monday game for Sunday night and then do a live reaction on Monday. And then that's when we can do the all-time team names after the live reaction show Monday, kind of do a season wrap-up and then shout out all the Bernie Blunts the fourth. He's definitely making it. So
no. Yeah. I will give you guys a free baseball play tomorrow. Actually, I've got two. I like Nick Lodolo.
Winning or a losing play?
No, these will be winners. I know my Brewers, and tomorrow's not gonna be great. Actually, we might win, but it's not gonna be pretty. But Ellie De La Cruz, stolen base. Just bet it. He fucking murders us every single time. He steals 1 million bases. And Nick Lodolo strikeouts. We can't hit lefties to save our life. We just had fucking Reagans get 10 through like 5-6 innings today. So we're not striking out. What? Cole Reagans.
Oh,
common misconception.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought Ronald Reagan would be pitching, maybe. Yes.
By God, that's Ronald Reagan.
Mama, could I have a cookie? No, diabito. Roll back the kitchen.
Ellie has. Wait a minute, this isn't right. All right, these stats aren't right because they said Ellie's got 2 stolen bases the last 10 games versus us, but he stole 4 in a game. So those stats aren't right. Remember, he stole second, third, and then he stole home on the same fucking inning. So he will steal. But I like Lodolo's strikeouts.
I mean, Trevor, you should just keep the sheet going. I mean, put the plays on the sheet too. I'll put some racing plays for if anyone's got IndyCar lines and F1 lines. I'll put some racing plays on the Pump Fake Pod sheet. I don't give a shit.
I'll need a 500 pick.
I'll put my
I like four bets. I had Pato Award last year. He got passed on the last lap by Joseph Newgard, and that was a bummer. So
I'll put my UFC and golf plays on there.
Let's do that. Let's keep the sheet. Yeah, let's keep the sheet.
Yeah. We're gonna have a new sheet.
This was right by me today.
Damn.
Kind of small.
Tornado.
Curious. I want to drive out and see some damage. I want to go out there into the wind, venture.
Hell yeah! All right. Well, chat. Everybody, appreciate you. Everyone's here. Threw us some coffee money.
Shout out Kenny from within. Appreciate you guys.
Yep. Appreciate you guys. Everybody in the chat. You make the world go round here in this channel. So appreciate you. We will see you a couple of days, Sunday probably, unfortunately. There's nothing else. I might live stream onto this channel for baseball. Like some people, like Juice, he's talking about Kerms. Yeah, I'll be on Kerms, but I might live stream my baseball onto here 15, 20 minutes roughly the night before prior to get those plays out.
I may cut a wicked promo tomorrow night. I may just come on and cut a wicked WWE styled promo about why I'm the best at this damn picking games this year, and I'm gonna cut a promo with my belt. I'm gonna get all. I don't know. We'll see. So
We should get a trophy to battle between the three of us all year for, whether it's ROI or highest units, whatever. Something.
And yet, Virgil, yes, 3 more games for the squares. So these next 2 games.
Did I hit anything yet?
Not yet. You would have got it a Venmo already.
Elliot money 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all won the squares. So.
No, I've only won 1 square actually. But yeah, so three more squares. These 2 Final Four games, $160 a piece. So this is the big money. And then championship $400. So
basically, yeah. I mean, if you win one of these, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
What are my numbers? 8 and 3.
I don't know. I have to look it up.
All right, no, I just didn't know if you had them.
He's got it tattooed on his chest. Yeah, he's just let me look real quick. I think I'm 3-0. I think, or I don't know, not 3-0. I have it. I have it on my phone. I'm gonna beat Elliot.
I'm loading it right now.
Got it.
All right.
8-3. Huffer. 8-3.
Winner's score has to be 8. So okay. 73
my number.
Auburn tomorrow.
Where's Trevor's at?
Who's Mike?
I was 8 and 3.
Who's Mike H? I can't
My
believe
you're 8 and 6, Trevor.
8 and 6. Damn.
All right, Trevor. We need 8. We need 8.
Yeah. The nice thing would be, the best thing would be if it was like 88, 83, and then it came down to a 3-pointer tomorrow by Auburn, whether to go in or not.
No, for Florida,
Yeah.
for Auburn's the 8. Auburn's this 88.
No.
I'll probably
Florida's
honestly take Florida money line, to be honest. Stop dicking around with that 2.5 in the Final Four.
Right.
We're already here.
Let's go. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate you. Kenny 36. So Kenny needs.
Kenny.
Kenny's.
Kenny.
So. Well,
360.
man, I just wish we could just talk about
Big West hoops.
Sacred Heart versus Iona. Like this is
We can.
like when
Go Irvine.
I take advantage of those games early in the season. This is when I want those games. Iona, Manhattan lines.
Oh, some MAAC or NEC action right now would be elite.
Hey, speaking of that, Bud Clark.
Yes, Seton Hall. What a fit. What a fit, dude. It's just Seton Hall or Merrimack is Seton Hall light.
Merrimack and Seton Hall are the same team, technically.
Yeah. Merrimack's just Seton Hall light. Like, this is a perfect fit.
He goes to the other other team where he can score 40% of the points.
Yep, and they need it. Adewusu with Bud Clark, that a hell of a combo. Some are saying best combo in the country. And we will do Portal at some point here, and probably within a couple weeks. So we're just gonna let everything settle and then adjust, and then
it won't even settle.
It'll go on. Yeah, probably not. Coaches and shit.
Charlie Day and Always Sunny Philadelphia. We're gonna have all the board going.
Yeah.
All the lines.
Yeah, pretty much.
Connect the dots.
Basically what it is. Well, all right, guys. We will see you Sunday, or if you're going to pop in for baseball, I'll be doing that this week at some point. But yeah, appreciate you guys, and we will see you Sunday.
Appreciate you.